If you notice that your knee caves or shifts in, this is for you. A lateral step down with knee control is something that I use in my clinic every week to help people that deal with knee pain, especially inner knee pain, get better control of their leg, help understand what's going on with their foot and hip, and make them better overall as we progress through their program. And this is a more elementary exercise that I like to include only because it is something that is going to be more for your body awareness and strength and control in the beginning before we progress to more functional and more running based and cycling based exercises. So if we're going to go through that, we want to keep that foot on the edge of the step here off to the side. And if you're standing in front of your staircase and you have a railing in front of you, completely okay to do. Try to minimize how much you're using that rail or the wall, whatever you have in front of you, just so that we can really use whatever is in our body in order to create that stability and control. So as you see, I'm standing here with my foot hanging off the step. We want to make sure that our hips stay nice and level throughout, core is engaged throughout. And we could do this one of two ways. If we want to be more quad-based, we can let that knee come forward. If we wanted to be more hip-based, depending on what's going on with you, we can sit back into it. Regardless, we're going to be working on knee control here. So again, as we're going down, one thing you may be noticing as you're going downstairs or as you're running, that knee is going to cave in. We don't want any of that happening, obviously. So whether we're doing that more knee-based or more hip-based exercise, we're going to keep that knee over our second toe as much as possible as we come down and touch and then come back up. Now we can definitely start as I did there by as we come down, we're touching our toe. As we get better, we can touch our heel. But as we get better, we want to minimize how much we're actually utilizing that bottom leg that comes in contact with the ground. Because as we use more of that foot, we're using less of this leg, and that kind of defeats the purpose. So we want to use this leg solely. We want to make sure that we're coming down and touching with the toe or the heel without allowing that knee to wiggle or to cave in and stay down there as we come in contact. We want to make sure we're driving that leg out, making sure we're getting good foot stability by driving that big toe into the ground. And just one last little bit as we go from the side of it. If we're going to do that, again, more knee-based, more quad-based, more hip-based, if we're going to sit back into it, again, in a nice, slow and controlled manner. If you have any questions or concerns, leave them down in the comments below. We want to know anything that you kind of dealt with this exercise before. It's pretty common to do. Sometimes the little nuances are not necessarily given in the video descriptions. If you have any questions or concerns, leave them down in the comments. Like and follow for more. If there's other topics you want to hear about or other exercises you want to see,